please. Right here in front.
Coach, when Greg comes out as aggressively as he did in the first half, what kind of tone does that set for you, and does everybody sort of play off?
Yes and no. I think the same thing happens when Austin comes out aggressively, when Chris comes out aggressively. I think when we come out aggressive and focus, it sets the tone in general.
Other questions, please? Right here in front.
Have you noticed over the past 3 games, you seem to have come out very strong starts. Has that been a point of emphasis, coming out aggressive from the opening tip?
Yes, of course. Yeah, absolutely. It was coaching change we made. We always, when we want to have good starts, good middles, and good ends. I think the guys have you are correct. The last couple of games we have had good starts, and we were able to hit a little lull there. I shouldn't say we hit a little lull. They got the rhythm of the game. After we went on a spurt and they settled into the rhythm of the game, and then we just were able to slowly and methodically, as the second half went on, to pull away from them. I think that our attention to detail at the defensive end was very, very good.
Right here in
the second half.
Coach, your guys have been saying that fatigue wasn't going to be an issue, and it hasn't been. You guys seem to be getting stronger. What do you attribute that to?
We're in shape. We're ready to play. We want to win. Fatigue is not an issue. Do it again, Chris.
Right here on the right, Glenn.
This is for John and then Greg. John, there are positions in college sports that have a high esteem level. Linebacker, center, how does he embrace, taking that mantle? And then, Greg, if you just talk about being the next in the line of great centers.
I think it's too early to give him that label, but he's playing well. I don't think Greg Monroe is Greg Monroe, and I don't think that he went into this, has gone into this, thinks about how he relates or compares or contrasts to the people that have played the position here at Georgetown before him. I think that's something that once your time here is over, we can sit back and make all those analyzations and comparisons. But right now, I think he's just focused on playing as hard as he can to win games and help his teammates out.
I'm honored to follow people that were so good here, but I don't compare myself to them at all. Just come out, like Coach said, I try to do things for my team. The things they accomplished, they did it and went on to do great things at a higher level. And, me just being here 2 years, I can't put myself in the same category as those players.
In the back.
For Coach and for Greg, Greg showcased all of his skills tonight, his varied skills. How much of a big part of his game plan was he attacking Marquette and their lack of height?
I think that they have not had height all year, and they've done a very good job of not letting people expose that or take advantage of that. That's something. They know where their deficiencies are. Maybe deficiencies are the wrong word. They know that is a point of emphasis, and so they do a very good job of not letting you just take advantage of them in the paint. Now, we were able to today. There's no doubt about that, and I think we just got on the roll. I think Greg, Julian, Austin got down in the post a couple times also. We tried to post up, Chris threw it away. But I think they did a good job of knowing when it was a time to score and when it was a time to kick it out.
Right here in front.
Chris, in the second half, you guys got on a 22-5 roll. You scored 8 of the first 10 points. So what happened there to break it open for you?
Well, it was just a flow of the game. It was nothing that we had some guys that were rolling early. Jason hit some big shots at the start of the second half. Greg was being dominant the whole game. Austin was rolling. So I just think it was time it was time for me to make a play, and I just read the defense and made the correct plays. I wasn't trying to be selfish or anything. It was just openings, and I wanted to capitalize on it.
Liz?
Thanks. Coach, it seems like after yesterday's win against Syracuse, your team might have been entitled to feel very self-satisfied and maybe take a breath. Did you give any thought, any concern that they would not be this ready to go after that?
No, it's March, and there's no time to take a breath and pat yourself on the back in March. Your next opponent is very good. Your next opponent is well coached. Your next opponent is trying to kick you behind. So no, we weren't satisfied at all. I mean, yes, we're satisfied with yesterday's win, but I think Chris said it. You know, we didn't come here to just say we beat Syracuse.
Over here on the right.
Coach, can you expand on what challenges you see from either Notre Dame or West Virginia?
We have a lot of challenges. You know, both of them have beaten us already. And I mean, can I wait until we see? We just talk about one of them. Catch me in a couple of hours, and I can talk about who we're playing.
Len.
For Austin and Chris, we've seen big men come through this league and score points and grab rebounds. But when we see Greg run the court, when we see him distribute, are you impressed? What's your reaction when you see that part of his game?
I would say that when he first got here, we were amazed at what he can do. You know, especially the way he passes. He sees the court very well. I mean, it's nothing new. We all know Greg is a phenomenal player. It's nothing that it's not like he just started doing this in the Big East tournament. So we know he's a great player. We know he can pass, he can score. And one thing that we really, have come to notice is that he rebounds like anybody. And he's getting all the rebounds, and there's not a lot of second shots or third shots for anybody. So, Greg is doing what he has to do, and he's playing his role, and he's a major part of our team.
Chris said it best.
The three teams you just played and whoever you face tomorrow are all teams that beat you during the regular season. Is that providing any extra motivation to kind of get back at those teams?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Get that?
Get on record, yes.
For the players, what's it like playing, obviously, in New York City, but now you're in the final of the East tournament? Do you feed off the crowd? Can you feel it out there?
Yeah. We feed off the crowd. I mean, go ahead.
It's the Madison Square Garden, and it's the Big East tournament. Our fans have showed up in a big way for us. We're very grateful for them, but, I mean, at the end of the day, now it's a championship game. It's at Madison Square Garden. I know as a team, we came in to win this tournament. And, I mean, tomorrow the lights are going to be on. We have to be prepared to play.
A good friend of mine, after yesterday's game, said, looking for him, don't see him, there's nothing better than Friday night in New York City other than Saturday night in New York City. So we're going to show up in New York City on Saturday night.
Final question.
For Greg, there was a 2-minute stretch where you had a driving jam, three-pointer, assist on the break, and a block shot. Did you decide that I'm taking this game over? Did you flip the switch and say this is my game?
No, just trying to make winning plays. I mean, the shot was an open shot. The drive was there. They were all kind of high, and then the block, that's just playing defense. It wasn't anything. It was just opportunities that I took. It wasn't anything trying to take over. I mean, we had control of the game as a team, and I was just trying to make winning plays to close out the game.
All right, final question from Liz.
Thanks. It's for Austin. Austin, I hope you don't mind a question about your health, but could you just sort of bring us up to date on how these last 3 days have gone for you, how you're feeling?
These 3 days have been great. I mean, I'm feeling good. Nothing's wrong with me right now. I mean, I'm happy right now. We're winning, so it makes it a little bit better too. So I'm good.
Georgetown, thank you.